the Prospeed Whiteline SubiNats 22. A one-day Subaru festival held in the heart of Sydney at Sydney Motorsport Park, Eastern Creek. And one of the biggest spectacles at this year's event is the Yakuza Motorsports Show Shine. Drawing Subaru enthusiasts from across the country, the Show Shine provides an opportunity for these car fanatics to show off their amazing cars. One of those cars belongs to Jeremy White. It's a 1995 WRX GF8, and Jeremy won the major prize of Best in Show. He's painstakingly built this 90s era GF8 from the ground up. So let's talk to Jeremy and find out a bit more about this incredible Subaru WRX.
It's a 1995 GF8. It's a genuine Japanese version 2. One of the only maybe one or two in the country. Full custom build from motor to interior to the wheels, everything. It was a long process.
Now I know you've spent probably a lot of money on this car, and I know you've spent it with Ichiban, and tell us a little bit about the engine in it.
So it's a Deshell long motor. It's got a custom built set of heads on it. The specs on that are a little bit secret at the moment, so we'll keep that at that. They're a custom grind, so it's definitely got a very unique sort of note to it. It's got ETS headers, ETS intercooler, thanks to Prospeed Racing. It's got a rotated manifold, Garrett 3842 RS, and a fuel system to handle all the power.
So that turbo on it really is a big unit. Tell us a little bit about how much power that thing produces.
So it's not fully tuned yet, but we should see, well, the turbo is capable of 900 horsepower. The car itself should see somewhere in the 450 to 500 on its first full setup when it gets done.
And those custom headers in there, I know we can't see them very well, but they're mighty looking things. I hear that there's a bit of a story with Prospeed.
Yeah, so initially when I was talking to Ichiban about the build, we were talking about trying to get something that was going to be able to flow the amount of air that we needed for the car, and the issue we had was they weren't sure whether the set that we had was going to handle sort of the power that we needed to get to. So I ended up getting on the phone. We spoke to Troy from Prospeed Racing. Within 2 weeks, air shipped straight to the door. Fantastic, couldn't be happier.
Tell us a little bit about the air intake system and your wheels that match.
So Benji from Just Dip It did all the hydro dipping on the car. It was part of the theme of trying to sit down with him and figure out what was going to work with the car. I'm a big carbon fan. The car's riddled with carbon. Probably got an addiction, but that's just how it is. And so we basically decided to match the bronze parts with the wheels, so it would match up. So when you open up the bonnet, you could look and see the matching. And then the chrome black was in the engine bay. Just was something different that people hadn't done before. So.
And I know you love the carbon. Interior's got a lot of carbon on it, and even the wing on the back's a bit of a story.
Yeah, so I ordered them from Japan about 8 years ago, and it's probably the main thing that people come and ask me to when they see the car is, where can I get a set of them? Basically, they just don't make them anymore, so hopefully no one runs in the back of me.
The interior's got a few little special things. I know the boots around your gear stick and the handbrake are custom made.
Yeah, so the nickname for the car is the Black Dragon. I ended up getting a lady from All Minty Co. in Queensland to make me some custom ones. I had little dragons and flowers, and they're just the little things that sort of set off the car. The interiors had a full flock design as well. Suede at the time when I was looking at it was quite pricey, and I decided to go once again a different route to something that was comfortable and I was happy with. So.
And the dashboard, I know it's got a nice little display in front of you.
Yeah, so it's running the new Haltech IC7 dash. Couldn't be happier with the displays and the colour and the brightness. I had an old one ready to go in, and by the time the build took so long, I ended up buying a new one. So pretty happy with it.
Now, it's certainly a spectacular car sitting here at the Show Shine, but what's it like to drive around the track fast?
I haven't had much time to drive it just yet. It's more just running it in so we can sort of fully tune it, but really looking forward to it. Before I had the full engine build, I had a different engine in it, and it was a bit of fun to drive, but now, it should be a different animal when we get it out there.
Jeremy, it is such a spectacular car. Thanks for talking to us. Good luck with everything you do in the future.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.